Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Win 40! That's a huge milestone. Also, we won the last run despite it being hell on earth. Oh my god. Circle of Protection, Rosary, and also Placebo, FPKR, KGP1. Stats look unimpressive, but actually now that I look at the tiers in motion, I'm like, this looks pretty okay. Placebo is one of those items that's like, ooh, okay, lower tier delay thanks to milk as well. I don't know if it's superb, but it's okay. But Placebo is one of those items that, you know, it's a lot like Little Baggy in that it has an analog for cards, but cards are so much better than pills, if only because you know what they are in advance, even if you don't have, or as long as you don't have PhD for pills, that holds anyway. Placebo is worse than blank card in most situations, but in theory, if we get PhD or just come across an amazing, you know, tears up, health up, balls of steel, something like that, even telepills in some situations, we could create a workable situation here. But honestly, right now, this is a really good run. We have 3 items because of Eden's Blessing. Forget where we got that on our last run, but it was at a point close to the end, I recall. For now, though, I'm mostly happy that, unlike the last run, we got a good amount of HP, and we have a little bit more starting firepower, it seems. I will open that credit card. Very, very good, although I have a tendency to misuse it. We could, like, here's the thing. It's so good for deals with the devil, but we won't be able to use it for at least 2 deals with the devil. So I almost feel like we just use credit card right here and say that at least we got something out of it. We got Nightlight, we got another key, we got a Spirit Heart, and we got a 2 of Hearts. Is it good? No, not really, but I think that this is a decent use of credit card. We basically spent credit card to get Nightlight, a Spirit Heart, and, well, not even a key, because we spent a key to get into our shop, but you get the idea. And we got the satisfaction of actually having used this item properly. And why couldn't I have used it on the next deal with the devil? Because I want to get precedent, and we have the HP necessary to make it work. If we had low HP, probably 100% would have been like, hell yeah, just wait on the use of credit card for maybe the second deal with the devil. But because we actually have quite a lot of HP, at least to start with, this felt like the right choice for me. Will it be right? I don't know. We'll see what happens in future deals with the devil. We also have No as a trinket, which I never recall what it does. You know what? I went zany last time, and it fucked me. Yeah, there you go. Don't take the guillotine. Instead, you get Infestation 2. So now we're just, it's ridiculous. We're balling out of control. This early on? Yes, this early on. This is decent damage, great HP, and every enemy we kill with our tears becomes a spider. So, we are, I don't want to say 100% set for the rest of the game, because you never know what's going to happen, but we are, at the very least, doing much, much better than we were at this point on the last run, I think. With Tiny Planet, and then soon after, Dr. Fetus pulling our fucking hair out. What's left of it, anyway. Okay, this is good. Hopefully, these 2 spiders make short work of the rest of the haunt. I'm realizing now that that is actually just ridiculous. Not going to happen. That's okay. Circle of Protection, an item I basically do not understand how it works. By the way, I expect to be pissed because we come across the Bible at some point. It's because of the Rosary. I don't think it'll happen on a deal with the devil, but, well, it's certainly not this deal with the devil. This is an ideal 2 of Hearts situation for us here. Really, really good odds that we get something. And anything is good here. We got a 2 of Diamonds. Even if we only get that, it's still worth the investment here. Obviously, we're going to take Goat Head as well. And there we go. So we got the Bible. Honestly, as of right now, it is actually better than Placebo, but I hold out hope that Placebo will be better in the future. So far, so good here. Very fast as well, and this run, honestly, may be a little bit faster than my average playstyle because, well, I'm pissed off at how slow the last one was. I got a temptation to go fast here. Bum Friends, another, just decent item. You know I have to try. Placebo, 1 makes you small. It's ridiculous. Is it ridiculous good or ridiculous bad? Yes, it is one of those. We'll find out. One makes you small is good up to a point, but I'm not sure if it's, if it continues to be good or if at some point it crosses over into being actually garbage. But sure, we'll make ourselves real tiny for a while here, and hopefully, thanks to the goat head, we just get super overpowered, and then we just have like a weird little brimstone laser coming out of the ground. That would be very nice for me. By the way, if you're wondering why I didn't take Brother Bobby despite having good HP, it's because we have the goat head, so I mean, you might not have been wondering, because it's not that good to begin with, but, I really wanted to save our HP for better uses later. You know, presumably we will come across some better deals with the devil. Wow. Ragman, huh? That sucks. There is still a small chance that we find a crawl space and/or black market down here. So I will use our bomb for it, but this is a pretty shitty haul. But it does make rooms worse, so I can understand why they'd occasionally put kind of an asshole boss here. Alright, so that's just a ticket to the next floor. Yes, okay. Oh, man, it feels good. I gotta get myself out of the commentary mode that's just like, you know, thing happened. Here's how I feel about this thing. Get back into Northern Lion non-sequiturs and zaniness, but you'll have to excuse me because the last run, it did pull me into that style of commentary as a result of the fact that we sort of never balled out of control, you know? This one was Are You a Wizard, so I'm glad that we wasted that one. Want to just continue to use One Makes You Small for no conceivable reason. Now, how the hell are you gonna hit these enemies with Are You a Wizard? Bad start, bad start. We do have two of diamonds. There's no reason not to, like, use it and just get 2 cents, but... Well, actually there is, because we might as well spend 1 cent first if there's an avenue to do so. But I sort of also just, like, don't care if we do use it or if we don't use it. Like, if it's gonna make the difference between, like, 10 cents and 20 cents even, yeah, you're going back for a dime. That's huge. But in our present situation, who cares? To go from 2 cents to 4 cents, I'm not gonna walk back that far. There is an arithmetic reason why you wouldn't. Because it is gonna inhibit us from getting to boss rush, even by a small percentage chance. That small percentage chance is not worth the 2 cents that we'd be missing out on. In all likelihood, at least. Okay, 3 HP. You had a feeling you were probably gonna have Krampus at some point here, so dealing with it now doesn't really bother me. Circle of Protection actually moving up my power rankings, doing some great work right now. Lump of Coal. Beautiful. Our shots don't have great range. We have had some range upgrades, but we've also got very low shot speed. But still, this is good. Catacombs 2. Catacombs 2! Still, I don't know why it felt like it should come out in that form, but good HP. Dude, like for real. Dude, like Pharrell. Me describing myself to potential clients. Yeah, I'm kind of like Pharrell. Like, I wear a hat sometimes and, you know, creative visionary, perennial force of creativity in the genre. I actually wrote Happy, but originally it went, clap along if you accept that humanity is just a speck in the universe that in the whole cosmic sense probably doesn't have that much relevancy. You know, if you were another alien species, maybe you'll look back at us the way that we look back on the Assyrians or something like that. Oh, clap along if Cambyses is your 4th favorite Persian king. Well, I'm clapping. Clap along if Herodotus is your favorite Greek historian. I don't know, we're just gonna keep getting tinier here. 'Cause I'm tiny. Bum friend, stop taking my shit, okay? Emperor. Okay. We're on Catacombs 2. Sounds like someone's farting in the background of this track. I don't know why. I know why I'm on a history kick. I've been listening to more hardcore history lately. It's an amazing podcast. I mean, I'm not the first person to recommend hardcore history. You're probably like, oh, stop. I know, hardcore history and Radio Lab. I gotta watch hardcore history and Radio Lab. But, you know, Dan Carlin, skilled storyteller, talking about history in a way that most of your high school teachers could only dream of imbuing you with the passion and the drama of historical situations. Super bandage. Wow. Just, like, we're not rolling ones, because we did at least get some spiders out of it, but we're rolling twos right now. We're trying to get, you know, a little stronger, and they're like, okay, well, you've got infinite deals with the devil, or at least 8, which is pretty close to infinity. You just gotta, like, turn it sideways, right? Just don't worry about it right now. Who cares? You don't need something immediately, do you? Per throw, blank rune. Alright, well. Hagalaz. We're just gonna take a per throw rune, I guess. I know we have one makes you small. I should probably stick with one makes you small. Just because it's starting to get to the point of silliness. I don't think placebo works with runes. It may, though. It is worth checking. I mean, again, we don't need 15 one makes you smalls to get to a size that is real fucking tiny here, in case that's not clear. I'm already borderline invisible. Zaniness got me killed last time. What should we do this time? How about abuse a pharmaceutical drug until we reach the point at which we can no longer even see ourselves? Yeah, that's the ticket right there. That sounds good. Smart plan. What about next time? Well, I was thinking maybe we could just get Epic Fetus and use it entirely on our own hitbox. Good plan. Points. Okay, let's check this. Just suck on my dick. Okay. Bobby Bob, why did I take it? Could have re-rolled it. Oh, 'cause I'm crappy. What do you got for me? Oh, okay. That's some good gravy right here. This is some good gravy. Grab all. Oh, no, bum friend! This is my money! Say it with me one more time. It's my money. But seriously, this is my money. I'm hitting shit because of you, and I hate you, and you're not even my real dad. No, now I'm faster than you. So Hive Mind comes first, obviously. Are we gonna even be able to get enough to get champion belt? I don't know. I've been very rude to our donation machine, but for a good reason lately, I think. Oh, thanks for the spirit heart. That was actually quite kind of you. I appreciate it. We're definitely going to get to champion belt. There it is, right there, right there. Okay. Okay. We're rolling now. Do I go with one makes you small? Of course I go back for one makes you small. That's the... I know my audience. Everyone's going right now. You know, I've seen fucking 75 Isaac wins out of 76 runs. Least you could do is entertain me by making yourself as tiny as fucking possible. So, I know you, because I know me. And we are all together. You know, I'm the walrus. John Lennon. I am the Eggman. I knew he had to say it. He is the Eggman. I am the smegma. Okay, let's stop. It's 1:43 p.m. It's like my second or third video of the day. And I find myself going off into this side of the commentary already. That's too early for this inanity. You know, these are the videos that you record at like 9 p.m. And you're like, well, I've been recording all day. This is video 11. I'll just talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. This is not video 1, video 2. You know what? Sure. 2 more one makes you small pills. I can see forever is fine. Just give me a fucking orbital, please. At this point, it's getting silly. Now, I have to say, this is unexpected, but this run is actually still pretty bad from a damage standpoint. The spiders are lovely, don't get me wrong, and Champion Belt's good. You know, Lump of Coal's good. Blood Clot is okay, and we started with decent damage to begin with, but the fact that for like a few deals with the devil in a row, we've kind of struck out. In fact, we've gotten no damage from any of our deals with the devil, but that's not to say they've all been bad. Lump of Coal, again, was good. Not sure if we can get tinier at this point. It's actually very nice that we have Circle of Protection, because without it, it would be a lot harder to pinpoint where I am. Now I can at least know that I'm, you know, somewhere inside of this circle. 5 keys. Ooh, well, we're definitely going to do that. Small rock. 2 spirit arts, also good. I'll try it. Because I'd love to become Guppy on this run. I'd love to become Guppy on basically any run, but I'd love to become Guppy on this run because we already have Hive Mind, so... I basically do not know where I am. And I'm not talking about in the game, I'm talking in real life. It's an embarrassing admission. I have smoked so much sparkling water that I am just off in La La Land. Is this small enough? I'd say no. And you might say, well, why don't you, use the Joker card? We got to deal with the devil coming anyway. We might as well... If we're gonna go with a theme on a run, let's stick with it. Better to go with non-stop one makes you small than to, get one extra deal with the devil slightly later in the game. Who gives a shit, right? I don't even know if it's working anymore, but we gotta check. I think it's working. I feel smaller than before. It's true, I got a crippling sparkling water addiction. I shotgun it. It's not true, but I do drink a lot of sparkling water. And I get a lot of messages sometimes. People go, how can you drink sparkling water? First off, don't you know it's just water? It comes out of the taps? Yeah. Don't you know that, most liquids, all liquids are pretty much consist of like 90% water? Why would you drink milk? It's just freaking water with cow proteins in it. What a waste. Anyway, first off, and the other thing, I guess, is I'm going to introduce you to the idea that, different people have different tastes. And it's something that admittedly has taken me a long time as a human being to understand. But different people like different things. And as much as I'm like, what do you mean you don't like Spiderland by Slint? It's a transformative album. I mean, on the first song, creeping up into the sky. Beep, boop, boop, I'm not going to go much further than that, but it's a transformative work in the math rock genre. And they're like, I like Taylor Swift's 1989. By all means, as long as you pay your taxes, I don't give a shit at all. Pay your taxes, use your turn signals. We're all good. Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. Might be right for you, might not be right for some. Now, okay, we're doing good. Deal with the devil. I believe in your power to move me. Rotten baby. That's okay. I no longer can see myself, basically. If I shoot, I can't see myself anymore. I would like some damage upgrades. I feel like the smaller you get, the harder it should be for enemies to see you, too. They should be like, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, come on. Every spider's just gonna waste itself trying to kill that dude? Now, by the way, I'll be the first to tell you that I actually think we're reaching a point with one makes you small where it's probably inhibiting our chances of winning the run. I'm extremely thankful to have Circle of Protection. However, at this point, I am now an invisible man. Oh, no, wait, there's a little pixel there. I just saw it. I'm quite tiny, is what I'm trying to say here. And that can't possibly be for the best anymore. It doesn't lower our hitbox, I think, enough where this compensates. So we're now past the point of absurdity, and I'm kind of just hoping to run the clock out on this run and win and then move on and maybe have like a more traditional run after, because this is some zany shit. But, it is what it is right now. I don't give a shit about the shop. I'm going to try to make boss rush work. Do we know this pill? Oh, it's the question mark pill. Of course. Okay. Go to town. The problem is, you might say, like, why? How could it be a bad thing to be this tiny? I can't see to effectively dodge. That's the issue. Okay, flying is actually pretty important, even though it does lower our HP. That's not worth it. Okay, we're heading down, and we should slow a little bit. We should slow our rolls, because this is getting a little too fast. And 8 HP is not indefensible. Like, there's no way that we die here. I also, again, I can't stress enough, I cannot see myself. There is a full run reroll, and it's on the way. Or it might not be a full run reroll, but it's a dice room. Will I do a full run reroll if it's a 1 or a 6? Honestly, I don't think we have an obligation to. Not because this run is too good, but because it's so unique that I think we get a get out of jail free card when it comes to our normal compulsion to use a full run reroll. So I definitely do not feel like people will be disappointed if we don't use the full run reroll. Keep in mind, the one makes you smalls, I don't believe count as an item. They're not an item, at least, so I hope they don't count as an item. We should, in that case, stick with what we got, I think. Especially with Goat Head and still 2 deals with the devil coming back. So we'll do this. We will check, because it's only 2 keys. We don't have a Yara rune or anything. So, check that as well. Okay. Bombs, maybe valuable. I don't know. I can't believe that we're this far in and our Hive Mind spiders don't kill a champion Diglett in 1 hit. That is surprising to me. It's a 5 room. Is it worth doing the 5 room? Yeah, absolutely, right? I mean, is it worth doing the 5 room? Absolutely. I don't know what happened there. It's, you know, I am feeling the hunger pangs a little bit, as they say in Troll 2. What are you doing, Dad? I'm tightening my belt so I don't feel hunger pains. I suggest you do the same. If you've seen Troll 2, that is a great impression of the dad. Okay. Good work. Now, we're just doing this at this point. Get to that deal with the devil, get the boss item, go back to the 5 room, which sounds like a dope name for like a little speakeasy sort of pub, doesn't it? Yeah, chill, sister. We're all gonna go down to the 5 room and have some double IPAs later. Let me guess. Now we get a Yara rune or something. Perthro, Hagalaz, Blank rune, which is Hagalaz, Burkano, Awaz. Ooh, but it's an Awaz with some heft to it. Oh God, don't do it. Don't do it. Purity. That's good. That's good stuff. Okay. I was hoping that it just like wouldn't be soy milk or something. So we'll take Perthro into the boss fight, which is extremely close. Got a lot of spiders still available for the boss fight, so it should be fast. Well, I'm telling you one thing, the spiders are definitely not helping me with my inability to see my character. I still see like one little shadow hidden down here. We're still holding up great from an HP standpoint, though. Oh, I really thought we had it there. Now we gotta deal with this shit right here. Mom's Pearls. Actually, the range is good, and I'm not gonna complain about the luck. You know what? Let's try to reroll them into a 2 hard item. It did not work. Guppy's Hairball. Whore of Babylon. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, it's good in many ways. A little scary, though. One makes you small. Okay, keep it up. Keep it up. Na 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 little baby, keep it up, baby, keep it up. Yeah, bum friend, you might as well, dude. Maybe you'll give me a spirit heart or something and assuage my concerns. Whore of Babylon is nice here, and it ended up indeed being like the perfect item to get a reroll for. He did give us a spirit heart because it gave us the conditions in which we can sustain the Whore of Babylon bonus as well. So I'm pretty happy about that, and I think when you redo the room, you do it exactly the same layout that it was before. So we're gonna watch for Tinted Rocks. Those are of fairly critical importance. Our damage is definitely good now, and it helps our spiders do more damage as well. Do I want to go to a curse room? We still only have 1 guppy item, so I'm not exceptionally attached. Ooh, a secret room. But now that we can get in for free, absolutely we will. We're still there. I don't actually know if we're getting any smaller, but it might just be like we get smaller as a proportion of our original size, so we can never hit 0. But we are getting real freaking tiny, I'll tell you that much. And HP's looking good. This doesn't look exactly like the last floor. Maybe I was mistaken. Oh, the spirit heart is big. As long as there's no Curse of the Blind on this floor, I'll be stoked. Who knows what we rerolled, man? Should not have taken that nickel. Pardon me? Yeah, we'll play it. Alright, so I think we're still going to win this one. And that's probably pretty obvious based on our HP and damage right now, but are we going to fight Hush? No, are you actually kidding me? That's ridiculous. The Lover's card, not worth anything. No, we're not going to fight Hush on this one. Probably, unless we become Guppy. Like right now, maybe I'll consider it. We do have Hive Mind, but our HP is not good enough for me to be like, yeah, let's throw it all away on a joke. I can't even... There we go. We finally got it. Teratoma. This is maybe an ideal boss fight for us right now. Get some spiders. Not all of those spiders are going to immediately end their own lives. Killing other spiders or other Teratoma parts. You gotta take Incubus. It's too good. Incubus is not tiny. But he's basically, you know, doubling our damage as long as he shoots close in proximity to us. Good, 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 good. So we're only at 23 minutes here. It is a pretty economical run from a speed perspective. I don't, at this point, do I really need to go harder on One Makes You Small? I mean this literally. When I turn to the side, I cannot be seen anymore. And that's a joke they say about people who are very thin. But, like, I actually am not visible. That's for you, bum friend. Gave me a tarot card. In the left hand. Well, we can fly. I think we do pop the tarot card if they ever give me a chance to use it. There we go. And then we'll... I mean, left hand, we're going to hold for a while and grab this, grab that. If I can get... There we go. No, that's not worth it. One sack, not that interested. Don't really want to play these guys. They kind of scare me a little bit. I don't know. I mean, it's weird because there's something very obvious to harp on this run, and that's that we're very tiny and I can't see myself. Because there's nothing to see, really. I think like we're just too small to be visible. On the other hand, it's not that much of a hindrance right now. First off, I got things circling around me so I can get like a rough idea at least. And secondly, our damage is good enough that it doesn't matter. Oh my god. There, finally. So it's a very unique run. This is actually one of the weirdest runs I think I've ever had. And it's fun as a result, for sure. This is a strange one. Please stop. Please. I beg you. Okay, moving on. I think at this point we should probably just leave. Again, not thinking that we got a great chance or a great desire to do this Hush fight. But it is a beyond theoretical possibility. I almost walked right into that rune. I was very excited to see what rune it was. No, I'm not. You betrayed my trust. Just wanted to see if that was a tinted rock up there. We still don't have a small rock, and we haven't had it in a couple runs, so... I mean, not that that makes it more likely to have it, but I'm on the lookout just in case. Certainly would not mind. No tinted rocks that I can see. We got one more floor of left hand. Then we really should drop it. Our odds of becoming Guppy are fairly low. And I know whether or not we're going to become Guppy just because I'm the Nostradamus of Isaac, of course. So I'm like, I don't really feel it on this run. So we'll ignore it. And I do appreciate that, but we don't want it. We're going to head down to the next floor. We're going to head up to the next floor, of course, is what I meant to say. At this point, I mean, One Makes You Small, we can probably get rid of it because we are functionally invisible. I'm kind of hoping that maybe we pop out on the other side. Like, there was some... Back in Vanilla Binding of Isaac, if you use Cheat Engine to create challenge runs, you could create situations in which you got so small that you started to... grow upside down instead of shrinking. I know that sounds ridiculous, but you'll just... I guess I'll have to take my word for it. That does not appear to be happening here. Which is a good thing, probably, because that totally fucked with my conception of our hitbox. But, well, I didn't even have a chance to ask for anything there. A health upgrade? No, I don't want it. We have War of Babylon. Why would you try to ruin my run by giving me HP? Next, you're going to make me slightly larger so I can actually see where my hitbox is. I don't think so, mister. I know your game. Great stuff. Okay, keep it up, keep it up. Highlights. Not interested. One makes you small. At this point, I'm content to just run out the clock on one makes you small. I don't think we need to get battery charges. We've already gotten actually quite a lot of battery charges for it. And I guess that means we could, if we wanted to, go for like a different spacebar item, but I don't think Bob's Rotten Head interests me basically at all. It's super funny how, like, even without a player model, I sort of like have an idea of where I am, and I'm like, this is how I'm gonna handle this. Balls of Steel. That would have been great with, oh, fuck. That would have been great with, Placebo. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. Either way, we're probably set. And I don't want to, you know, be overly cocky about it, but we're in a pretty good spot. So I think I'm just gonna drop the left hand. And then fight the boss. And what am I relying on here? I don't know. I'm just trying to keep myself far away and then hoping that, like, Circle of Protection bounces shots back and, you know, hopefully Incubus is hitting and we're killing angel statues. Or angel fetuses, I should say. We got good bombs. We got homing bombs. Are those good? They're okay. They would have been really useful on the last run. And as much as this might seem like, you know, me trying to build a story. Wow, we are not that fast either. I'm really not. This run is not unlosable. It's not far from being unlosable, but it's not quite unlosable yet. We only have 9 HP, which is a lot, but it could be better. I don't even... Okay, Gimpy's good. People hate Ludo, but I love it, so I'm taking it. Now we can see where our tier is. Continuum and Tough Love. Occasionally we'll have a little tooth shot then. Okay, let's go. And actually, probably taking Ludo makes Incubus worse. I'm gonna try not to sweat that too much, though. It's a bit of a bummer, but not a huge... Wow, the boss fight is right here. What? What a strange layout for this floor. Are we gonna kill the boss immediately? You know it. I'm stoked. This is ideal. We have persevered through the strangest One Makes You Small run. I've been asking for this run for a long time. I think this is the first time we've ever made it happen, so I'm very happy. And I'm very happy that we, looks like we'll probably just get through this without a hitch as well. And you know what? Unsung hero, Circle of Protection. Bouncing back enemy shots. And bouncing them back, it looks like with a damage bonus. Of course, they home as well, but that was pretty easy. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.